Good morning, everyone. It is Morning Brews and Cruise News time. It is Monday morning, June 19th. Let's get this thing going. The music you're hearing is the music of the week. We're going to do this weekly. I don't want to change it daily. It is Riding Through the Darkness by OTE. Very good. Today we're drinking Hurricane Coffee Cafe. Oh my goodness, this is their Cuban mix. And, okay, so I've got some things to say about this, and it's gonna wake me up. I can tell you that much. Oh man, on our scale of between 1 and 10, I'm gonna give this one a 7.8. This is really good coffee. Really good. Let me. Yeah, 7.8. It is a very good coffee. It's gonna wake me up. It's gonna do the job, man. It is gonna do the job. If you want to try Hurricane Coffee, the link is down in the description. I definitely recommend it. So yesterday we were talking about the Icon of the Seas and how they have this big mystery thing going on. Well, today they are starting the sea trials for that ship, and that's pretty cool. I think it's out of Finland is what it said, and this is a big ship. I mean, it holds 5,600 passengers. It's 250,000 tons. Now, to compare, the 1971 or the original Carnival Mardi Gras was 20,000 tons. They actually advertised that. It was a big deal, like 20,000 tons of fun. And this is like 200. Oh my goodness. That's a big ship. I'm excited to see this. It's powered by liquid natural gas, and so that's going to be a whole different kind of setup. And so I'm really interested in like the way they do the fueling, or you know, what kind of special measures they have to take and all that kind of stuff that has to do with this ship. I think all of it's fantastic. I think this is the right direction for cruise ships to go, and I'm glad that Royal has kind of taken this step to kind of lead the charge. In other news, Carnival Cruise Ships Limited Shipping, or however you want to say it, they've changed their name. It's a Chinese-based Carnival group. I actually had to do a little bit of digging on this, and they've changed their name to Adorna Cruises Limited, and so it's a much more manageable name. And I thought first, is this like the Wish version of, Carnival? But apparently back in 2018, Carnival Corporation actually owned a majority stake in this cruise company. Now this cruise company is based out of China, and so the Chinese market is really their focus. So if you've never heard of it, that's fine. And so their original name, no joke, is Carnival Cruise Shipping Limited. So it's a really weird name. They've adopted a new logo, and they've got like these really nice, bright, vibrant colors all over their ship. I thought it was funny. The report was very careful not to say anything bad about Carnival, but what they did say was that they're very happy to have their own brand, which I'm sure they are. It's hard to be like Carnival in China, and so that would be a little difficult, I bet, because just the cultures are just so different. So it's probably a breath of fresh air that they're able to actually adopt a new style for themselves. So one bit of odd cruise news, and I saved it on my phone because it is kind of odd, and it's a sad photo. She posted a photo on Facebook of her drink, and what is it missing? It's missing its straw. Now I will put a asterisk here. This is not cruise news. This is somebody complaining on Facebook. Take it with a pinch of Facebook. So there you go. She says, I'm on the Valor. It's the first sea day, and they've totally run out of straws, ship-wide. I asked if they were going to buy some plastic straws in Costa Maya or Cozumel. The response was a resounding no. I had to buy some metal straws for $5.84 because after waiting about 25 minutes, my drink had still not melted enough to drink out of the glass. Very annoying. So I will say that it would be extremely annoying if you got on a cruise ship and they tell you they don't have straws and you have to like eat your drink with like a straw with like a spoon or something. Now a lot of people in the comments kind of like blasted this person because they're like, well, you didn't pack a straw, that's something you're supposed to do. No, Carnival's supposed to provide you the straws, but in this case, I mean, things happen, and so you got to understand a little bit. These are the things that I recommend. I have a metal straw that I like to bring on cruises. This one's bent a little, and then I've got a silicone straw. And so people are either for or against either. This straw is pretty rigid. Stab it down in a drink, you're good to go. It's about as sturdy as a plastic straw. And then this one, of course, is like pretty darn durable. Now you're going to want to bring a straw cleaner, and yeah, I mean, they're both really, really good. I kind of prefer, this is just me personally, I kind of prefer the silicone straw, and mainly because it's just a little bigger. I mean, I'm sure I could buy a metal straw that's bigger, but from the ones that I have, I prefer this one because it's a bigger straw. It's much wider. And so, let's see. I'll show you the comparison of the two. But, yeah. So, yeah, that is a bummer. You go on the Carnival Vista, you're excited about this big cruise, and they don't have straws. Now, say what you want about the edible straws on the ship. I like them or hate them. At least, they deliver the goods to your mouth. I don't mind the straws. I don't eat them. And I don't notice a flavor change in any of my drinks. So but also I don't like, I'm like a pig when it comes to drinks. So especially like frozen drinks. I'll have that thing down quick. So my straws never have a chance to like get ooey and gooey. So that was like day one of the whole cruise. So they've got like several days ahead of them where they do not have any straws. Now for today's community creator spotlight, the Lido deck. It's a good friend of mine, Mr. Thomas Kennedy. He's been grinding here on YouTube. He's doing a great job. He does like 1 minute cruise news, which is a lot shorter than mine. He's been doing this whole series over the Carnival celebration that we just got off of. So if you're interested in that, he's got some pretty cool views of everything. And we did this really cool excursion that was in Aruba, and he's got a fantastic video that's all about that. The dude is doing great stuff, and I definitely recommend you heading on over and checking him out. Now, I want to thank you all for sailing with us on this Monday morning with Morning Brews and Cruise News. Remember that every day is a new opportunity for adventure, whether it's exploring a brand new delicious coffee or discovering the latest in cruise news. So keep your spirits high and your mugs full. Smooth sailing, Pier Runners.